Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing with fire today. Let's fix this up to center me up a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh gosh, I forgot I had the stream. I just wanted to check the sound. I guess the sound works. That's good. Hi everyone. You're probably wondering what that is. That is where we're going to be playing with fire. So being filtered is going to be the actual footage of Sasuke Koshien, so you can see what I'm reacting to. This is probably a very bad idea for me, because TBS could copyright me a bunch. And that actually, there's no way that that's enough. There's no way that's enough. We're gonna adjust the opacity to be higher, and then it could be higher. What does it look like here? Okay, what about at 100? Oh, you can't see it at 100. What about 96? 96 is good. Yeah. Yeah. Put a line of text over it. That's a great idea. That is actually a very good idea. Let's do that right now. Text. Okay. Sure. Well, I want a better font than this, though. I gotta pick a good font. Anyone got a favorite font around? There's not too many good fonts here anyways. I could go... Alright, you know what? Comic Sans is typically frowned upon. I don't care. I'm gonna go Comic Sans bold. Size 256? Sure, why not? Do I want a background color? No, but I do want an outline. I want an outline, yes. And I want the outline to be... I don't want it to be white. I want it to be black, because it'll pop better. Yeah? And then we'll up the size of the outline. Look at that. We're getting fancy schmancy here. Slap that subscribe into the center here. You're subscribing to let you. I think it just takes a while, like the first couple minutes or the first minute. It's yeah. It's just weird. But anyways, so right behind the word subscribe and behind the big box and everything else like that, it's that is where Koshien's gonna be playing for you guys to see what I'm reacting to. I am gonna watch it separately. I'm actually gonna mute the desktop audio and I'm gonna up the media sources audio probably, so that way you can see, yeah, you can hear a tiny bit. I'm gonna be watching this on a separate browser. I've got the chat pulled up so I can hear everything. I've got a poke bowl so I can eat some lunch. I've got my cat here who's probably gonna try and eat my lunch. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, this is the setup today, guys. I typically despise Koshien. I actually really just don't like Koshien as a special. I'm not expecting it to be any better than the previous years, but, you know, one can be surprised occasionally. So, let's get it. Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1, click boom. Okay, you guys are getting stuff, right? Barely. Good. Good. I like it. I like it. The copyright wall is here. Why is Koshien bad as someone who doesn't watch Koshien? Wow, they're already crying, and it's the opening ceremony. That's crazy. Guests, we got Yusuke, Hyoki, Shingo, and Yamada. Yeah, dude on orange team's blubbering like a baby. Is he the captain? I guess he's the super fan of the group. Koshien is bad because it's more non-Sasuke related things that qualify you for Sasuke. you've got some events like push-ups or sit-ups or dead hangs or whatever, and like that's something. But also, you've got monkey bars that people are constantly slipping on, human wheelbarrows. Yeah, just not. You'll see. The first round is always stupid, and it's probably still stupid because the monkey bars that were used in trials are there. Also, I have the English subtitles up thanks to Google Drive. It is translating what they're saying for me. My cat is staring at me for food. Oh my gosh, they've got chairs. They're carrying chairs for part of the relay race. How many chairs can you carry at once? No, this is not your food. So for those who are just tuning in, Sasuke Koshien is the high school qualifier. So 3 high school kids will compete as a team to qualify for Sasuke. Do not hit the space bar, Calypso. Okay. The only good thing is, there are genuinely, like, kids who have grown up on Sasuke, like, watching Sasuke, and really want the shot to compete. But sometimes their teammates are just there to help them out and give them the opportunity. We got some of them training quick muscle, doing a lot of sit-ups. Someone was struggling to push the tackle. I had an outdoor cat. It's this cat's mother. We could unfortunately not bring her to Hawaii, and it made me very, very sad. Very sad. We've selected 8 teams from 8 different schools. They're going to race each other. And then 4 winners of each race will move on to the next round. Alright, I'm just waiting for it to actually start. The physicals exam is the second round of competition for the teams. So pretty much the 4 winners of the team, they're in a bracket. So 2 of the winners of the races will do the physical exam, and then the other 2 teams will do the physical exam, and the 2 winners of the physical exam will race on a not race, but they'll all get a shot to run the mini stage 1. So, the same one from trials. So that's how it ends. You've got to be kidding me, dude. Iwamoto worked his way back into freaking Sasuke. Iwamoto's not competing this tournament. He's just not feeling good, I guess. And we have freaking Iwamoto reacts in the corner. So I'm watching Iwamoto react to Sasuke Koshien. That's what... You gotta be kidding me, dude. Alright. I'm so tired of the... He did get injured beforehand. But this feels like they were like, oh, well, we need you for filming, so we're just going to use you anyways. And they put him in a reaction box. It's so dumb. That's so dumb. You already have people there on set. I hate it when they did this in trials in like Sasuke 40, and it wasn't Iwamoto. So I'm not an Iwamoto hater. I'm a reaction hater. Only I should react. Anyways, the first matchup is blue versus yellow team. The blue team. Blue is my favorite color, so I'm rooting for the blue team. Still nothing. 6.5 minutes in, and we have not run any obstacles yet. Love that for us. So one of them's a martial artist, one of them's a swimmer. Oh, Hyogi's with Iwamoto. That makes it worse. What's up? Welcome to the chat. So it seems that they're actually practicing this time around, which is good, because most of the time Koshien kids kind of suck. I'm not even kidding. This specific special is... I'm not streaming Warzone, guys. I'm not streaming Warzone. Not right now. But no, this specific event has resulted in kids being so bad at obstacles that I've literally, like, coined the term, like, if you can't do monkey bars, don't do a ninja show. Don't do Sasuke. Because there are people who are actively failing monkey bars. And, yeah. No, I'm not bringing food to 9th period. I'm not streaming... Radium, you're not helping right now. Dude. This dude's got a lot of hair dye. Wait, were they there last year? Is that what they're saying? Why are the subtitles, like, being selective? I don't even know. Shout out to the time Caleb Bergstrom filmed monkey bars in A&W. No, for real. And you know what? He's not on Sasuke. So, I said what I said. I can tell that you're my student. I'm not shouting out a bunch of 11-year-olds. I think that's just legally not allowed. But I appreciate you. Okay, so these kids, the yellow team's actually training Sasuke stuff. Good for them. This is on the training grounds of the testers. Of the guys that actually test Sasuke. Okay. Inui must be pissed off then. Because these are a bunch of sweats. And he doesn't want sweats. Okay. Well, they're just shouting. Did Caleb care about Sasuke at all? I don't know. He's never been on Sasuke. Never asked his opinion on that. Could be a good question. Okay, finally, the first race is about to begin. We are starting with 25 meters, so like 75 feet of human wheelbarrow. Let's go. And yellow immediately eats crap. And blue is through, so one of the guys is going to run over... Oh, no. Piggyback rides! No shot. This is a piggyback ride. That's terrible. This is awful. Already. The race has been going on for less than 45 seconds, and this is awful. Crawling under hurdles, okay. Wow, they really wanted to emphasize that crawling under hurdles is new to this event. That was stupid. Commentators. Benefits of subtitles here. Now for the monkey bars. I still don't think they should be allowed to wear gloves. Because you're not allowed to wear gloves in the competition. So, like, how would you know? Yeah, anyways. Well, yellow team is significantly behind. Yellow team is struggling on the monkey bars. Like, grimacing. While, wow, blue team is carrying chairs. End of youth group be like, if you're a church kid, you know, band kids trying to stack chairs be like, why can't they use gloves? Because the whole point is to see how strong your grip actually is. You shouldn't be allowed to use gloves. Okay, lap 2 for blue team on the wheelbarrow. The first yellow person is lifting chairs, while the second blue guy is on the piggyback. Dude, yellow team really ate it, like face planted on a wheelbarrow in the first 5 seconds, and is not recovered since. Blue team is just running away with this right now. As long as no one fails monkey bars, I'm not going to be super mad at this, but let's still be mad. Oh, I got a Pokeball. I got broke them out Poke. Oh my gosh. What are some obstacles people need to train when training ninja? I would recommend getting pretty good at monkey bars for the sake of building shoulder mobility. Laches, you know, jumping bars as people call them, so you can practice swinging and everything. As many dead hangs on door frames or anything you can use to simulate a cliffhanger. Anything you can balance on. Find anything to balance on, definitely. And then probably learn some like parkour. Hi, Kaimana. Yep, I see you. Oh, it's you, Dalen. Okay. Hi, guys. Alright, blue team is on the 3rd lap and currently destroying yellow team still. Yellow team's not even moving with urgency right now. Blue is like, it's like blue wants to be there and yellow doesn't, honestly. I haven't played FNAF since I was in like 7th grade. I was like, yeah, maybe 12 or 13 years old. Wow, the blue team carried the chairs. So they should be on Sasuke. That's how that works. This system isn't stupid at all. Thanks, Kamana. Dude, yellow team really just wheelbarrowed, fell immediately, struggled to get back up, and that was like all that they needed. Otherwise, they would have. I feel like this race would have been pretty close without that fall. Honestly, not a bad start, but not a great one either. What are we at now? It's only been 15 minutes. This is an hour and a half. Hour 35. I'm not going to react to plane crash. What is... Oh my gosh. Oh, and they're all shaking hands. Like, hey, you ruined my childhood dream. I'm gonna shake your hand. I'd be pissed, low-key. If I lost because of a wheelbarrow and I didn't get to qualify for Ninja Warrior because of a wheelbarrow race, I'd be so mad. Play Minecraft. I'll play Minecraft in a separate stream, but not right now. Alright. We are back. They're introducing the next two schools that are going to race each other. Oh, kids in the chat. What school could you take? You guys think you could take Chiefus in a wheelbarrow piggyback monkey bar chair carrying race? You tell me. You tell me. You got to do wheelbarrow, piggyback ride, long monkey bars, like 30 feet of monkey bars. And then you got to carry chairs. How would you do against Chiefus, Island, and Kapa'a? You tell me. I'm out of poke. Dude, I got unagi sauce all over my hands. I don't even know how. I was using chopsticks. You can do a backflip on your head. Okay. There's so many children here. There's so many children here. Oh no. You could only do 7 push-ups without knees. That's still above average, I think. Oh, orange team is running. The orange team's captain was sobbing like a baby just because he was in the same room as some of the other kids, bro. Like, as some of the main Sasuke players. Like, that's crazy. Based. He just wanted to hear Shingo say something. He just wanted to hear Shingo say something. Honestly, of all of the people there to geek out about being around, Shingo's a good pick. He's valid. He's valid. Maybe not valid for, like, blubbering like a baby and sobbing, but a valid pick. The green team wants to hear from Sugiyama. That's interesting. No one normally wants to hear from commentators. It's definitely above average Americans, Topaz. I don't know about Australians for you, but I would look that up. Do 6-7 to appease them. Never. Did you guys know they did surgery on a grape? I did say it, but I didn't do the thing with the hands or whatever. Like, I'm fine. I didn't even say it the same way, you know? Dude, I'm already bored with this. I can feel myself getting stiff and old from sitting and waiting on this thing. Calypso, come here. Come. I'm trying to get my cat to walk over. Oh, she's on the table. Hi, come here. play Undertale, I'm guessing, is what you're asking. Yeah, Undertale. I don't have a lot of games, guys. I don't really game. Come here. This is my cat. I love my cat. Oh, she ran away. Yeah, I am kind of just waiting for the races to actually start. I really don't care about... Well, this guy's noticing good warped wall technique, which is wall technique that I've actually talked about on a different stream before. So, do I play Gorilla Tag? No, I do not. Clash Royale? I haven't played Clash Royale in forever. Alright, please, start the stupid wheelbarrow race. I forgot the reaction box was there. They just started laughing in the corner, and I just totally forgot that they were there. They've been so quiet, they've been offering nothing. I feel bad for the editors who are just, like, barely editing their stuff. Alright, so both of the captains are going to be the anchors for this relay race. We can't have a party in 9th period. That's not how that works. And $5 would not be enough to bribe me anyways. Alright, here we go. Second race. Orange versus green. I don't know who I want to win. Maybe green. Because green actually seems to be studying Ninja Warrior. Whereas orange just kind of cries about it, you know? Oh my gosh, green immediately fell over on a piggyback, bro. How do you fail a piggyback ride? I've never seen people fall on a piggyback ride. But they are kind of closing the gap. They are kind of closing the gap. They're not too far off, but they got to move quickly through these monkey bars. Green knocked down a hurdle. Orange is moving very slow on the monkey bars. The door's kind of open for green to pass. If they can skip. Oh, green's flying right now. Green's actually going kind of quick. Dang. Green takes the lead because orange can't monkey bar quickly. That's really bad. Honestly thinking of doing ninja, not definitively yet. Do you think people should get decent at regular exercises? Go into a mix of both, but primarily do more ninja. Or not, primarily do more general workouts. Do less ninja early on. I would say like 1-2 days a week for ninja at first, and then work up to maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 days a week if you can handle it. The big thing is, ninja training works different muscle groups. They're called twitch muscles that you just don't really use. The act of swinging on a bar and launching yourself works different muscles in your back than what you would get doing, you know. Oh my gosh, orange fell on piggyback. Bruh. Anyways, no, we cannot have a party in 9th period. Stop asking me, guys. Topaz, to answer your question again, when you toss from bar to bar, your back has different muscles being utilized than, like if you were to do a regular pull-up. It helps to do pull-ups because it strengthens other parts of your back, but there's ninja-specific muscles that get hit, and because you don't commonly use them in everyday tasks the way you would, like lifting other things or holding other things, it's definitely important to do ninja not too much at first. Moderate it so you're not super sore. Your first day of ninja, you're going to be very sore. It's going to be some of the most sore, exhaustion type feelings you'll ever have. Wow, orange team just can't monkey bar. But anyways, you're going to be very exhausted, point being. So definitely Still work out to get in condition. Definitely lift. Definitely do some calisthenics. Run a little bit, just a little bit. And practice things that don't make you tired. Balance, you know. Practice hanging, just dead hangs. Hanging on a bar for as long as you can. Those all help. Because when you get to the ninja gym, you want to do as many actual ninja-specific workouts and obstacles and challenges as possible. So, yeah. I definitely would encourage you do it. It's just expect it to be an uphill battle. Orange fell on the piggyback ride and on carrying chairs. You've got to be kidding me, dude. Now he's got to pick up all the chairs. Bro, this guy's clumsy as crap. He's going to take a second trip for the chairs. He's going to drop off half of them right now, run back, pick them up, go back again. What an inefficient way to do things. And the last green player is starting the monkey bars. They are literally about to get lapped. That's crazy. That's so sad. Oh. When Barbados getting more South Americans on a show? I don't know. I don't know. We don't pull South America like that. South America doesn't even have Ninja. They just have Exatlon. I'm not giving Period 9 a party. Oh, cool. Nice. Baseball. That's always fun. Dolphins are cool. Alright, well, Orange is going to finish out their race anyways. But one of them's crying because they already lost. And the crowd's cheering them on to do better. You know, to finish out strong. It's so sad, dude. Because they're just such crybabies. See you later. Dude, they're doing like a voiceover that the kids did during their run because they know they're out. That's so dumb. Wow, they're trying to get really emotional with it too. One of them's crying his eyes out. Is that the same kid that was crying, or is it a different kid? Oh, the kid's mom's crying now too. Gosh dang it. Bye, kids. No, the crybaby's on the monkey bars right now and he's not crying. Pick up those chairs. Pick up those chairs. You got it. You can do it. Drag those chairs across the finish line. Because that's good. That's relevant. It could be Super Ninja Kid's parents. That would suck. Alright, well, Orange Team lost. I'm so bored that I checked my phone. Because now we're getting to the boring part where they introduce the next two teams. I'm not ready for that. How long has it been? We're approaching the 30-minute mark. So a third of this has been spent on 2 races. We will divorce if our kid doesn't win the show. Oh, why'd you have to remind me of that, dude? I like to forget about that. What's the worst ninja special of 2025 for me? What did I rank as last? I need to check. Because I need to see if this is going to end up in last place or like close to it. Let's see. Where's my ranking? Finalist profiles. Are they doing finalist profiles? Kids Academy is an actual show. So, not in the specials category. Um, okay, maybe this is my hot take. My lowest ranked, I don't mind giving this away. My lowest ranked special of this year is currently Hanzo. I did not like Hanzo. I can't really think of... I think the only enjoyable part of Hanzo for me was Shingo and Yamada racing. And that's it. I can't think of much else that made me excited about Hanzo. Ryohei, sure. Yeah. Probably that. So I don't know if this is better or worse than Hanzo. I'll decide if this is better or worse than Hanzo. Yeah, that's true. Yamada actually cleared a course this year, and Shingo would have had like a top 10, top 12 time if he didn't get DQ'd. Like, Shingo actually had the moves that round. Yeah, no, Shingo did very well in Hanzo. I understand that, like, I'm the ninja YouTuber that has to watch all the stuff and rank them and review them and talk about them and everything. But how much are you guys actually watching? I know Radium's watching a lot, but Topaz, how much are you actually watching? How much? What ninja stuff have you watched this year? I'm so bored. I don't even know what team this is. White team? Okay, this is white team. But they're wearing yellow shirts, so I thought they were yellow team. But all their stuff is white, so I'm guessing they're white team. They're badminton players, by the way. I didn't mention that. They're all really good at badminton. They're competitive at that. And now is Hyoki getting outed for also being a badminton player in the past? You just started watching? Welcome to the Ninja World. If you haven't joined the Vault yet, you should absolutely join the Vault, where we have all this stuff available to watch. These guys are wearing pink camouflage. They kind of look like Japanese Ken dolls. Wait a minute, I recognize some of these kids from Instagram. I recognize their training setup. That's hilarious. Because they post their stuff on Instagram all the time. Germany, A&W, both Kunos, Taiwan. And then Sasuke. Yeah, and the 2 Sasuke tournaments. Yeah. Yeah, this is the kid with the burst treadmill. The one that just never ending burst. And the crazy cliffhanger. In his bedroom. Yeah. I think I've seen this kid on Instagram before. There's like a whole friend group of teenagers that train together. And yeah, I think this is one of them. No, well, I hope he makes it far then. He's on the grind. Honestly, you watched a lot of the major ones this year. I would still recommend watching France. France is only 5 or 6 episodes. And honestly, like, if you don't watch the qualifiers, fast forward to the semis, because that's when the internationals come in. And that's when you find out who makes stage 1. Then watch the stages, because those are all good. Not all good, but they're... I think they're better than Germany's. I think it's better... Yeah. In terms of the 4 stages outside of Japan, currently France has the best one. But really, it's either France or Germany, so it's not saying much. Well, I mean, we vaulted France. And there's also... Google Drive started doing this thing where you you can turn on the captions and it translates it to English if you set it to translate. So like I'm getting Koshien right now, translated to English. It's also how I would watch Germany, France, Poland, and Super Ninja. Which I'm caught up on Super Ninja now, so I'm done with the qualifiers. I really hope there's no finalist recap thing. Alright, pink versus white. I'm rooting for pink because I'm pretty sure I recognize one of those kids. The pink dude almost false started. The guy on the wheelbarrow's putting his wrists into it. He's falling. He stumbles. He completely barrels over. White team gets on piggyback first. Pink team's tripping over themselves. But they're sprinting on piggyback. No, seriously, the clears were crazy for, yeah, all 4 of them. Alright, crawling under the hurdles now. White with an early lead over pink, but pink's not far behind. White gets their back stuck in a hurdle. The big backs, bro. Pink does the same thing. White's got a pretty good lead on the monkey bars. Pink's at a steady pace, but it's not fast enough to close the gap. There's going to be some distance on the second lap already. Oh, dude. I mean, I get that watching it live watching live hits different. But watching it live, I'd say a close second to watching it live is watching it for the first time. And I say that like, I know that you probably know France spoilers, but it still is good to watch for the first time, you know? No, I'm pretty sure all of the people who cleared the course advanced to semis. Or advanced to the finals, I mean. Alright, pink is way behind white. White is on piggyback. They're wrapping up piggyback while pink is starting their second piggyback. This is tough. But the other guy can't crawl through hurdles. He's really slow. He's knocking 2 hurdles over out of 4. That's not great. One of the kids was selected by Yusuke as like a recommendation to be on Sasuke. Pink is jogging. How are you jogging through this? How are you... Oh my gosh, why are they so bad? Why can't they crawl under hurdles? How are you going to beat reverse conveyor? How are you going to beat reverse conveyor, dude? Alright, pink. What you got? Oh my gosh, white is going to fall off the monkey bars. White's going to fall off the monkey bars. Please, no. Okay, no one failed monkey bars. We're still good. Pink, though, not far behind. Now they're gonna carry the chairs. White's almost done carrying the chairs. Pink is also carrying the chairs. The most important obstacle. Gosh dang it, bro. What is this? Alright, pink finally got all the chairs across the line. It's actually kind of close. They kind of closed the gap on the monkey bars because the person from the white team was really slow. And the person from pink was a little bit faster. So the gap is closer than we think. But pink still has a long way to go. But this is supposed to be the Sasuke guy. You know, the one that actually trains. So hopefully, you know, he's able to clutch up for pink team. Jogging counter movement is crazy. Bro, why are they knocking over so many hurdles? How are you so bad at crawling under things? Again, how are you going to do reverse conveyor? Oh my gosh. Okay, but pink team, pink captain's hustling. He has to lift up a hurdle. White person slow on the monkey bars. Not like physically white. Oh my gosh, the white team person just dropped off monkey bars. He did it twice. Pink pulls ahead. He's going to pick up the chairs. This is the most exciting it's been because it's the last leg. Dude, this person on white team just sold. This person on white team just sold for his whole team. And the Sasuke kid from pink team clutches and carries his team into the second round. What the actual heck did I just watch? That was so dumb and so funny at the same time. That one kid just put his whole team on his back. That was so funny. And he put up the fastest time. And he had to lift the hurdle up. One of the hurdles had fallen down already. He lifted it up to crawl under it and then got up and then made the pass on the monkey bars. I'm not gonna lie, that kid was clutch. That kid was clutch. I'll give him that. That was rough. Hioki saying good job to the losers. It makes sense. Hioki probably needs someone to say good job to him every time he fails the cliffhanger. These guys want to be Olympic badminton players. Stick to badminton. Wow. Alright, red team versus purple team is our last race of the first round. Oh my gosh, they're all flexing. Why are there 4 of them? Why are they all flexing? Wait, one of them's a teacher? Oh, wait a minute. This guy's been on Sasuke. Dang, failed Dragon Glider though. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, I remember this dude. I remember him. So the 3 other kids, those are the team, and he's training them? Yo, that's kind of a W, honestly. That is kind of a W. Their push-ups are not very good. I'm looking at their push-ups right now. They suck. They're carrying hella chairs as well. Did they? I think they were. They had to have been told. They had to have been told what the course would be, because they're all training carrying chairs, which is stupid. But if you know what you're doing, not if you know that you have to carry chairs in the thing. The poses are crazy. These guys are posing like bodybuilders, and they ain't got the bodybuilder type. It is absolutely the year of internationals. There's so much overlap. Almost every single show had non-domestic competitors compete. Sasuke obviously had, is having internationals. Kunoichi had Elena, who's technically a dual citizen. Poland, France, Germany always does internationals. Taiwan had some foreigners. Super Ninja had a bunch of foreigners. Like, the only one that really didn't is A&W this year. So it's like, dang. Oh my gosh, they're Team Muscle. Red team, Team Muscle. What is happening, bro? Alright, purple team, what's your story? The last group was ripped, even though they're not that ripped. And then before that was badminton. What's your guys' thing? There weren't... How many people were competing with dual citizenship last season, though? Because Judith Carroll wasn't in 17. Gary Hines wasn't in 17. Hanvu, yeah, I keep forgetting that he's a dual citizen, now that I think about it. And he was cut. Hi, Calypso. She is rubbing her... If you guys hear a sound, she is rubbing her face on the mic. Oh yeah, Tatsumi. I had to watch both of those guys fail lunatic ledges. No, Curtis, Tran, and Grant Nguyen, I'm pretty sure, are not dual citizens. Darren is from Guam. Guam is still recognized as its own country despite being a territory of the United States. It is still recognized as its own country. For some reason, Puerto Rico isn't. Like, well, now I need to fact check that. Is Puerto Rico recognized as a country? No. It's just recognized as a territory. Oh, the race started. Oh, it cut to commercial, so I'm gonna get it. And technically, Guam isn't either. That's so dumb. They're pretty much their own country, though. Anyways. Alright, the race started. Red team versus purple team. Is anyone gonna fall on the wheelbarrow the first time around? Currently, no. They're actually both pretty neck and neck. Red team's got 3 girls on the alto saxophone. They're not even harmonizing. Why do you need 3 of them? Oh, snap. Purple's in a sprint right now in the piggyback. Like, they're, like, literally, bro, I think that kid with the dude on his back could outrun people with nothing on their back. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess Puerto Rico and Guam are not recognized by the UN as their own countries due to their status as territory. Which is stupid. Alright. Purple team with a strong start. Red team not far behind. They're just a little slower. Purple needs to pick up the chairs. Oh, they disorganized all their chairs. Oh, they're flipping them around. Very smart. Good problem solving. Good problem solving. This is going to be tough. Alright, purple with a pretty decent lead right now, but red team not too far behind. Red team's on chairs. Purple team starts their second lap of wheelbarrows. Okay, wow. Fast moves from the red team. I guess those muscles are helping. Oh, are they fat? Are they mid-cutting? Did they just mid-cut a race? Bro, they must have been slaughtered. Dude, purple team's running away with them. Oh my gosh, and red falls apart on the third wheelbarrow. The other guy's just waiting in downward dog. Purple, muscle. Wow, no, every single person on purple doing really well on monkey bars. Purple team seems like the one to beat right now. They seem overall as a team the strongest physically. We're supposed to get 2 physical test matchups, best 2 out of 3, and 6 runs on the mini stage 1, which is rolling hill, fishbone, single dragon glider, kunoichi style, and warped wall. So well, red team got wrecked for all the flexing and stuff like that. They got wrecked. They really just went, oh, we're going to skip the wheelbarrow, and we're going to skip the hurdles, and we're going to skip the piggyback. We're just going to go to the second dude on the monkey bars. You see them start the lap, and then he teleports halfway across the course. What is this, man? Alright, blue versus green and pink versus purple. Purple, I think, is currently the strongest overall. Where's my mail? Oh. Well, Iwamoto's actually talking now. Whoa, why does one of those dudes have his eyes so far apart? What genetics did he pull from? I don't mean to call that dude ugly, like he's just a kid. But what type of genetics did he pull from to get eyes that far away from his nose? Hill climb for mini twin dia. I am unboxing a piece of equipment that I got while Iwamoto and Hyoki are yapping. It's a portable multifunctional recorder. It's like a mini camera that I can sync to my phone. Like an action camera. And it's like a built-in gimbal and stuff like that. I want to see I'm trying to use these types of cameras that follow me and stuff for course runs. There is not tug of war. Wait, what was sit-ups, jumping, tug of war as the tiebreaker? Oh my gosh. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Where's my... I'm gonna slice some... Got my little multi-tool. Slice my tape. Slice my tape. Cool. Because tackle is, like, you don't need the full stage 1, Topaz. Oh, I got a tiny SD card. Nice. Holy small camera. Look at how tiny this is. Oh, okay, we're starting. Alright, I'll read these instructions later. But I have my tiny little camera. This is very weird. I don't know how I'm supposed to... Oh, I can adjust a lot of things. What is this? Oh, and I clip it on. I could do like a POV and I can tilt this around. Oh, here we go. Tug of war. Holy smokes. Green just yanked blue. Blue didn't want to go in the pool. He yeeted himself off the side. He Yamada pipe slidered it. Yo, that's crazy. Wait, I could actually run with this camera clipped on. I could run a course like that. You guys could get a first-person view at, like... Yeah. Whoa, that's crazy. I'll have to look at this more. Play around with that camera more. But for right now, green just absolutely wiped the floor with blue on the tug of war. Well, there's tug of war for one event. Then it's, you sit on a slant. Your head's here, your feet are up top. You do sit-ups. The first person to fail to do a sit-up loses. And then the last one is like the propeller jump over the propeller. Oh, I guess the jump over the propeller is now. Okay, so it's basically jump rope, but it's a tiny motorized version of the sweeper from Wipeout. Pull this a little closer. Oh. Oh my gosh, they got one of the kid on green team to get the little sister to speak about how strong her brother is. That's wholesome. That's wholesome. Alright, so this guy's a volleyball player on blue team. So he's confident that because he has to jump to spike the ball all the time, that he'll do well with the jumping. He'll have the stamina and conditioning. Which is it's not a bad train of thought. It's not a bad train of thought at all. Volleyball players got hops. Big hops. All right. Here we go. Okay, both starting very chill. Right. I don't know what the they're more like calisthenics from what I remember. So pull-ups are more their thing. But someone's got to step up and do this. And currently, if the volleyball player from blue team loses, his team's eliminated. And he just jumped and landed on it, and he lost. He kicked it. He didn't jump high enough. After 20 jumps. He was trying to pace himself, and he didn't jump high enough, and he kicked it, and now blue team's eliminated. Green team going to the final. Wow. Wow, just as I was talking about how to lose and how whatever. Oh my gosh. That's wild. That's actually crazy. Well, there's still a chance for slanted sit-ups, which is the highlight of the physical test, in my opinion. Because we do still have pink and purple team that need to face each other. Dude. Yeah, if you can't jump over that 20 times, you deserve to not be on Sasuke, quite frankly. Yeah, no. That was crazy. Yes, you're not supposed to be able to see the stuff too well, because if I show the footage outright, copyright hits me. So, yeah. Minimum for them to deserve to be on Sasuke. You just can't fail anything in these trials, quite frankly. If you're, like, there's nothing difficult enough to really say that you'd be a threat on stage 2 or 3, just because it's not really directly comparable. But if you're failing monkey bars, why are you there? If you're failing crawling under hurdles, why are you there? If you're failing jumping over a bar, why are you there? Genuinely, like, that's... I recognize this kid, too! He does the OCR stuff, yeah, with Ryohei. Bro, pink and purple team, stacked. Dang, I don't know who I want to see, like, move on. I don't know who I'm rooting for in this one. This is going to be tough. All right, pink and purple. Tug of war begins. We had dodgeball and tug of war in the trials this year. That's ridiculous. It's on the schools. It's on the students to pick their teams and apply. And then there's like, oh my gosh, pink team just absolutely dunked on purple. That was so quick. That was really quick. Jeez. Anyways, yeah, you have to make a team as a school, like your classmates, you all decide together. You apply together. I believe there's interviews. And then they select. They really are making the sportsman trials for Sasuke. Like, the idols in their trials, they had beach flags and power force. Like, yeah, I don't know. And then the regular trials had dodgeball, marathon. What else? And quick muscle, I guess, yeah. Alright, so pink team's got 1 point. They need one more to move on to face the green team in the final. Purple team fighting for their life. We're doing the jump again. Oh, one of these guys. Oh, so the pink player that they're picking is a basketball player, and because of that, you've got hops. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, we'll see. I don't really get marathon. There's no obstacles where you have to run. This isn't Super Ninja with counter movement. Like you said, it's more suited for sportsmen. Anyways, infinite jump. Pink versus purple. Pink up 1-0 overall after a win on Tug of War. We are officially an hour and 4 minutes into this hour and 35-minute broadcast. They're pretty consistent so far. Excuse me. Alright, well, we're at 21, so that's longer than blue team survived. This can go into the hundreds, though. That's the thing. Like, okay. Monster Boxing Trials would be hilarious. Pink looks more ready in the transition between waiting for the next jump. Purple looks a little more frantic, I think is the right word to describe it. Just a little more frantic, whereas pink looks a little more controlled. So if I had to put my money on anyone, I'd guess it was pink. But at the same time, purple's movements are overall smaller, which might help with conserving energy. I don't know. I don't know. This could go either way. Okay. Okay. We're at 93 jumps. This is significantly better than the last one. $100. Is this speeding up? It's speeding up. Oh, it's sped up on them after 100. That's actually so much better. And purple's down. And pink takes the 2-0 win. Green team versus pink team on the mini stage 1 to determine who wins Sasuke Koshien 3. Wow. Just have the Spodam winner get an auto invite. I was going to say Yoshi won the last one. I really enjoyed, like, now that, like, in the last 5 years, I've become so much more aware of, like, the Japanese Banzuke type stuff with, you know, Kiniku Banzuke, Sportsman, Sasuke, Kunoichi, Viking, what is it? The dog one? Not Top Dog, Super Dog, that's what it was. And all these other different things. All these other events, Monster Box, 9 Hoops, whatever it is. Like, I enjoy how connected everything feels. It really does feel like its own little thing where, like, with crossovers and special guests, that at least, you know, the Higuchi era Sasuke did. Now, Inui era Sasuke doesn't exactly feel like that yet, but I think it's starting to get there. And you have a lot to pull from. You could do Sasuke, Kunoichi, you could maybe do Hanzo, because there are people who did Hanzo exclusively. You could do Kaso. There's a lot of people from Kaso. There's a lot of people from Spodan. Like, you could do all of them, you know? Wow. I know, no slanted sit-ups is kind of a bummer. That is my favorite event of the Koshiens. Which isn't saying much, but I still like it. I'm still bummed about it not being there. Okay, well, we have... Oh, we've got 27 minutes left for 6 runs on this mini stage 1. Third person of each team got to move on while doing nothing or went home doing nothing. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. Yep. All right. Gonna send one little message on the server. Okay. Sends a little thing there. Okay. What's 20 divided by 6? 3 minutes per run when it probably takes them less than a minute to run. It's not great. Okay, so pink team's practicing how to balance on the fishbone, trying to simulate it as best as they can. That's good. That's always a good start. All right, pink team's up first with one of their guys. Nah, we're not going to get a mid-cut. The course is too short. We are going to get a cut to commercial, and then it comes back. But there's no commercial, so whatever. All right, here we go. First player on the mini stage 1. The sun is starting to set on the competitors. It is pink team versus green team. Whichever team does overall better is the one that's going to move on to Sasuke itself. All right, kid. What you got? Rolling hill first. Oh, he's going slow. He really did not want to be that guy that fails rolling hill. Which is fair, because a lot of people do. Oh, the descent doesn't look promising. Yeah, he's slipping. Oh, he saves it. He jumps right before he gets rolled down. You know what? Not bad. Not a bad save. 18 seconds to get to Fishbone is really slow, though. When all you have is rolling hill before it. What up, Kane? Oh, Fishbone fail. Okay. Why were you looking down? Why are you looking down during the Fishbone? You always got to look up and forward. Like, what are we doing? It currently does suck pretty badly. I still got about 20 minutes left. So, yeah. Ideal format for Sasuke Trials. I don't mind the cutoffs that they do to determine like how many people get eliminated in each round. I just want actual obstacles to be used. It's not a lot to ask for when we know that they have stuff in storage. Alright, green teams, first person. Oh, this is the one that won the jump. He's a soccer player. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, Green. What you got, Green? What's gonna happen, Green? Wow, that's a really small jump to rolling hill so they don't fail it. No, you know what? Only one person failed monkey bars this time around, so they suck less at monkey bars now. Getting to the Fishbone in 20 seconds, though, again, still not good. Okay. Good timing on Fishbone. And Green takes an early lead, making it to the Dragon Glider. Okay. So currently, yeah, Green's beating Pink at the moment. Not bad. Okay. Gets through the one-track Dragon Glider, doesn't mix grip it, so he probably would fail it in an actual tournament. But he's on the wall right now. Alright, come on. Yeah, kid gets the wall. And a clear in 53 seconds is... Wow, for second runner. Not bad. Yeah, Pink Team, I think, has one that's going to clear the course, and the other two are probably going to suck. I didn't get enough of a read on Green Team to tell... I can tell that they're physically strong, they're athletic kids. I don't know what their ninja skill's like. I don't think there's a time limit for the mini stage. I don't think so. It's more of a time trial type of thing. Alright. And now a replay of his run. Again, if he didn't... He caught the bar like this. If there were two tracks, he'd be cooked because he's not holding it like this. So with that, we are 1 for 2 right now with green team clearing and pink team failing fishbone. 53.38 seconds is the time to beat. And it looks like they're sending in pink team's heavy hitter. Now? No, he's going last. Good. It's possible gripping the same way only if you're on a single track. The problem is as you catch it and you're sliding down the track, you're now not just sliding, you're allowing the bar to spin you out. That's why people typically fail holding it this way. By the time you get to the end of the first track, you're basically on your fingers, but if there's a platform there, it just launches you to the platform. But, oh gosh, I keep kicking this table. But if it's 2 bars and stuff like that, you have no way to actually feasibly pull yourself to launch yourself to the second glider if you're spinning out at the same time. You have to be here to have the stability to launch. But because there's no second track right now and it's just straight to the platform, yeah, it's fine. All right, pink team, number 2, coming up now. What you got? Kind of taking his time as well in rolling hill. Good. A little faster to fishbone than the other 2. Oh, why are you sprinting? Okay, wait, he sprinted fishbone and it actually worked? I thought he was going to fall off low-key. I thought he was going to fall off. But he did it. Good for him. He's at a good pace. Gotta get Dragon Glider. Yes. Oh, wait! He didn't let go of the bar! Wait! Pull through. Oh, no, they're gonna DQ him. He grabbed the slide. He grabbed the dipper part of the track. Oh, they're gonna DQ him. $51, $52, $53, $54, $55. He's slower. $56. He's slower than the green team guy. Dang, that's tough. Yeah, there have been many rolling hill fails. There were many rolling hill fails. This was a pink runner. So pink just cleared in 56. Does not beat green's previous time of 53. He didn't let go of the Dragon Glider bar when it hit the bottom. It yanked him backward. And then he had to put his feet on the mat and tried to pull himself forward, but as the red bar slid back, he grabbed the dipper with his arm and he shoved himself forward. I don't think that should be allowed. That should be a DQ. Yeah, that was frustrating. Okay, well, they're counting it as a clear even though they shouldn't. What is this, bro? What is life? Green team's second player coming up now. Are they digesting this person? They just digest or mid-cut. They did mid-cut, and he got taken out by Fishbone. Interesting. So green team now with a Fishbone fail and a clear. Pink team with a Fishbone fail and a clear. Green team has the slight edge because their clear was 3 seconds faster. Wow. So it's going to come down to the team's captains to determine who wins this. This is tough. This is going to be difficult. These last 2 runs matter big time. The final pink player is the one that actually trains Sasuke and can do crazy cliffhangers and burst transitions. So, definitely their best bet to get a fast time. but now all the pressure's on him. This is the guy that carried the team on his back in the relay. Not only does he have to clear, he has to put up the fastest time, and his time has to be so fast that the other green team member can't beat it for there to even be a shot for pink to move on. This is going to be tough. All right, let's get it. What's next? If the pink guy clears slower but the green guy fails, pink will win probably because they have 2 clears on their team versus just 1. But I don't think we've ever been in that scenario. Typically, there's only like 1 or 2 clears total, and they're from the same team, so it doesn't really matter. This is by far already like tied with the record of most clears in a Koshien. $53 seconds is the time to beat. I think he's got to put up like a 40, 45, 40, 42 to 45. I think is a time that like would be tough to beat. 53 is so beatable in this because they're walking through Rolling Hill. They're not really fast through Fishbone, which I can understand. And then there's a lot of pausing before jumping off the trampoline to Dragon Glider. I think if you just cut the hesitation, you could easily do this in under 40 seconds. But my guess is 42 to 45. Jump, dude. Jump. Go. Go. Jump. He's just staring. Oh, he's sprinting, though. He sees the opening. He runs through it. Easy money. Now he's got to go, though. 25 seconds. He's at the Dragon Glider. Good time. Very good time. He didn't really rest too much. He just kind of sized it up once. Get over that wall. Get up that wall. Go, 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 go. I'm rooting for you. I've been rooting for you. Oh, why did he turn back? Oh my gosh. He did it in 40. 40 seconds is tough, dude. What up, Evan? Dang. He did it in 40. That's crazy. That was wild. I told you 40, under 40 is possible. I thought he was going to get like 42, 45, somewhere in that range. He got 40.73 seconds. Very solid. Very solid. I'm actually not upset with these runs. But like, yeah. Okay, well, that was good. Hi, Calypso. Oh, it is time for Calypso to have dinner. So she's going to bother me a bit. But we got like 9 minutes left. And then, yeah. 9 minutes left for one run? Are you for real? Okay. Time to beat 40.7. 2 people failed rolling hill and 1 clears fast. That is exactly what happened in the first Koshien. That Mabuchi won. Mabuchi was literally the only... See, Evan, you joke about that, but Iwamoto is literally in the corner of the screen reacting to the whole broadcast. But yeah, Kane, that's literally exactly what happened with Mabuchi. He was the only one to clear, and his teammates failed rolling hill. So, he literally carried his team to Sasuke. Alright, final runner. Gotta beat 40 seconds. Why are the subtitles just not on anymore? What? Okay. Yeah, it is just whoever has the fastest time wins it for their team. Stupid rule, but... So he's got to do it under 40 seconds. He made that very difficult. It is doable, but very difficult. As far as a speed course goes, very tough. Alright, here we go. Final run. Quickly up rolling hill. Oh, no way. Saves it on rolling hill. He's a couple seconds ahead of pace right now. Actually, no, he's like 1 second behind. But it's close enough to where it's recoverable. But he can't stop. Ready? Read your fishbone and go. Ready, and go. Oh my gosh, he's got to move. He's already 3 seconds behind. You gotta go, dude. You got 10 seconds for Dragon Glider and Warped Wall. It's cooked. He can clear. He probably will clear. But he's gonna get like 45. Gotta go. 4, 3. Oh, wait. It cut away. He's got 3.5 seconds to get up the Warped Wall. I could do that. Oh, they hid the time. That's so funny. No, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. He had to. They didn't show the timer. Mike. Oh, wait. They're showing it now. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. He got it. By less than a second, he missed it. Dang. Dang. Dude. 1 second difference is crazy. Wow. Pink wins. That's crazy. That was actually a good ending. I wasn't expecting that. I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe this. Now I have to decide if this keeps its spot as last place. Because it's been last place in almost every single year it's existed. I know it was last place last year. It might have been last place in 2023. Is this going to be last place for 2025? So. That was crazy. And then Hioki and Iwamoto are gonna yap. There's a little thing like, hey, Sasuke's 2 days this year. Remember, I'm gonna hide that now. I can't, bro. Well, that's everything. Oh, what did I do to the chat box? Has the chat box not been... There we go. Yeah. We're almost done with all of Sasuke's trials this year. I'm so ready for them to be done. That's rude of me in a way, but it's also not. I'm tired of it being going on for so long. Idol Trials ends on Friday. It's going to be Thursday for me because of the time difference between Japan and Hawaii. So Thursday, for me, I'll get to finish Idol Trials. Idol Battle is what they're called. Yeah, that ends this week. The Super Ninja finale starts this week. They're probably going to make it a two-parter again. And then next week, it's Sasuke. Both days of Sasuke. I don't know if they're doing the international thing or not. They're doing, what do you call it? The finale of Super Ninja will be after Sasuke. And what else do we have? I have the document open. And that's it. And I might get episodes of the Barbados Ninja Throwdown. So, Super Ninja is definitely going to end within 2025. I don't know why you guys thought that they weren't gonna. Like, it's kind of a common thing that they do with that, where they're like 2 weeks for the final every single time. So that puts us to this Sunday, which is the 21st, and next Sunday, the 28th. So maybe the internationals are just not being marketed. It don't matter. We'll see it when we see it. It is what it is. But yeah. Anyways, that was a little buns, guys. That was a little buns. I thought I would crash out a lot more too. I didn't really. What do we got on the stream? Dude, I'm streaming so much in the next couple weeks because I can. It's amazing. What am I? Next week, we're doing 3 workout streams like normal. We are also doing we're gonna do post day 1 and day 2 discussions of Sasuke 43. And then we are gonna rank ninja shows and ninja specials and ninja finales. W. The marketing for everything that isn't the main tournament has been... You're not wrong. It has not been good at all. They really have not done much for this. So, yeah. It's crazy because they really have so much for... They really have so much for freaking Sasuke content. Like this year alone, Sasuke, 2 Kunoichis, the Junior Cup, the Idol Battle, the Trials, and Koshien, and Hanzo. 8 different pieces of Sasuke content that they spread throughout the year. And they really have not handled the promotion or the editing of a lot of these things at all. It's very, very sad. So let's hope that 43 actually turns out to be good, because that's the only way you could really justify it. If 43 is buns, can't justify it, and they just took an L the whole time. With that said, I am going to wrap stream. It is about that time. I will see you guys tomorrow for a workout. We're going to do a workout stream. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, take care.